last day of the Street Rod Nationals, and we're just packing the car and getting ready to head off. So it's another stunner of a day. It's going to be a hot one again. We're going to a robotic apple pack house. There's various different trips being run. You had to sign up and pick one. So we're just heading for breakfast, and then we'll be off on that trip, and then later in the day there'll be prize giving. Got a couple of hot rods in front of us. So box stock wines and chickens, apples, I think, as well. All the runs are a different colour, and you have to line up in the right line. There's hundreds of cars, so we've picked our line and we're going to Taylor Court. Yeah, we thought we were a bit later today, and
after a late night last night, everyone's had a bit of a sleep on.
So I think there's about 6 cars here. And those other ones are the club member cars, I'd say.
So I have got the tape line, haven't I, Jody? Yes, Pete.
So a few more cars are rolling in on their various runs. Beautiful truck. This is Jodie's. In black. The cover over the back. 1934 number plate, that's cool. Personalised plate.
So the bit of the format for this morning, if you're on one of the runs, hopefully you've been parked where you're supposed to be. Send out run sheets down there, and it'll all just flow on out as they the group. So they've got it all organised down there, so it's all under control, and they'll be going in the groups that they need to go first. That might have a bit of longer travel or a bit of a longer visit. So just follow the instructions when you get down there.
So this is our group here with the Coca-Cola truck. And I think there's 44 cars on our trip to the automated pack house. More of the Taylor Court group rolling out. As I said before, there's 43 or 44 cars on this run, and then there's various other runs split up the 260 cars. Off we go. It's a good way to bring your hot rod on a truck.
Thank you.
got to park 40 something vehicles somewhere. Somewhere and somehow. Here we are at Taylor Corp. I like the bull. So we're at Taylor Corp, a robotic pack house, and we're going to get a bit of a tour and talk, I think. So we just finished our visit at the pack house, which was very interesting. They didn't want us to film anything for social media, but it's very interesting talk. They explained about the grading machine and how they process the apples.
Yeah, certainly big credit to Taylor and side and doing everything solo. It's amazing pack house and the processes that go on with the apples and stuff. It's pretty good. Really good to learn about all that. Yeah.
Really interesting. So everyone's arriving back at box stock from their runs they've been on.
Special thank you to our sponsors. We will pull them out as we call out their trophies. Just like to say a special thank you to our ESOT committee and the team for working hard this weekend to bring this all to you. I can do it, Dean. Come over here. But like from a personal point of view, and on behalf of the club, this has been a privilege. Like when you look out there, the range of cars and the standard of the cars, and that it is just a privilege for us to be able to bring these down to the Hawke's Bay and show them off. And I locked myself away for a little bit of time yesterday during the show and shine, and I walked out and I was just blown away, not by just the amount of people having a look, but just the quality of the cars and the colours. It's just an amazing sight. So once again, on behalf of Eastside, I'd like to thank all you guys for coming down and attending it and bringing your cars and just showing them off to Hawke's Bay. I do really appreciate the fact that Novus Glass sponsored us, and yesterday he was walking around the show and shine. I think it was yesterday still, was it? And he did quietly pick his favourite car, and on behalf of Novus Glass, I'd like to ask number 163 Terry Molden with the Chevy Coupe to come up. And just one of the things that's made our weekend easier is our caterers.
Oh yeah.
And their favourite car goes to the caddy of John O'Hall. And if you were at the street carnival yesterday, you would have seen both him and his wife throwing it around the track. So yeah, good stuff. If these people will come up, short wheelbase, Mark Johnson. He's our one of our local policemen, and he will come up later on and be our police supervisor for the drawing of the Roadster. Gordon Crom. Yeah, come back, Gordon. Bit of fierce competition out there, but Tony Chapman. The best looking, and this is the rocker cover, certainly not the person. You'll see why shortly. And he has been trying to help us all weekend, and he's probably way down the back. Storm.
Show them your belt.
Gotta get a cuddle off. Still proudly wearing one of our 40th anniversary shirts. A couple of our guys have got a couple of brains and looked around us and knew what we were doing and said, throwing pistons and bloody tug of war and stuff like that, isn't that great for our bodies anymore? So come up with the carnival style games. One of the things I think it did do is it actually made it very fair, and there was a lot of people that are normally the sporting winners in the family sulking. Had quite a few going, this is not fair, I want to start again. Some of them, a bit like the driving games, they've stopped talking to each other. But we do have two winners. From the ladies, Tash Orchid. We thought it was appropriate, if they're good at games, they probably also need a bar stool. They are light up bar stools, so once again it'll be very helpful. And for the men, Jim Hardy, the Ron Short Memorial Shield. It goes to the best participating family. And as I mentioned about doing skids and everything like that, the Halls from Surf City, come on up. The other shield is the Ron Loft Memorial for the best participating club, best represented club. A little bit embarrassing, but for Eastsiders, this is the trophy we won last year. If you haven't seen it, I'm giving it away. I know it means a lot to clubs to win this one. We were super proud last year. And once again, really privileged to be able to pass it on. We have a draw, so we're going to cut it in half. The two clubs that have won it, Palmerston North Hot Rod Club and the Igniters. I think it was 18 cars each, not 15 and 17.
I'm willing to join up if it helps.
I'd just like to say a great big thank you for the organisers and the committee this weekend. It's been an absolutely awesome event. So we're very proud to accept this. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to back that up. Absolutely superb weekend, guys. Well done. Thank you.
We'll give that one to you that's actually got the words on it. And because I'm much bigger than this guy, and he's going to take pity on me, we will get yours fixed up. You can also have a car each. These little hot rods have been done by one of our club members, Dick, if he's here. Thank you very much. They can take them home and proudly display them either in their club rooms or they can share it with everyone else in the club rooms. The other trophies presented by NZHRA is Best Traditional. There is a trophy, but we haven't quite managed to secure it back yet, so we'll get that engraved. Once again, it's a timeless machine, very traditional, and it goes to no other than Grease Martin.
We're only talking about the car, aren't we? Timeless.
Pull your pants up for nothing. Goes to the best participant, someone that did do everything. Unfortunately, did more than what we've asked him to do. He can't help but put his nose in things we don't really want him to. We can't get rid of him. I think he really wants to be part of our club. He keeps coming back. It gives me a little bit of pleasure to award this to Storm.
Seeing all you people here and everybody's happy, it's just amazing. Next year it's in Te Awamutu, and let's hopefully that goes just as well. NZHRA are privileged to assist financially each year with a grant of up to $15,000 for the event. So we look forward to everything coming true and they can go forward. Thank you.
Yeah, and just like to also, while these guys are wandering away, just say thank you to the NZHRA for the help. The grant, we have spent it. But it does make it easier, once again, as we said, with the sponsors and the grants and things like that, to put on an event and try and keep the costs down while still delivering a good event. You know, really cool about hot rodding and the camaraderie and the friendships and that are built. Realistically, the last time the Street Rod Nats were held in Hastings was in 1982. It is quite weird because it wasn't us. Our club was actually formed in 1983 after it, but it is our predecessor, and there is a number of members in our club that were involved in that. What is really cool is there are 3 cars and 3 people still driving those 3 cars that are here today. Craig Houston, Graham Weeks, and Dave Green. The same cars. In 82, Dinah was a lot younger. But one of the cool things about it is we're old club mates as well. And I'll hand the microphone over to you. You can have a bit of a chat about this next little thing, and then we'll move on.
Thanks, Malcolm. This is the first time this trophy has been presented in 44 years. So back in 1982, the Hawke's Bay Rod and Custom Club presented this award for Best Closed Sedan, and it was won by no other than Peter Doré. So Peter was president of Harbour City during the 70s for about 4 years. He went on to build some fantastic cars. Many of you will know him. He was a very widely respected engineer, and prior to his passing in 2004, his son was gifted these trophies, and we spoke to him about 10 years ago about repurposing them. So this has never been awarded since Pete won it 44 years ago. And we are awarding it here for Best Closed Sedan, and the winner is, Malcolm?
Well, I got a couple of our guys to have a look at it as well, and we went round, and the ironic thing, it goes to another Harbour City guy, Sparrow. Home on his American home, we're not sure. We have to maybe put a border. It wasn't rigged.
Congratulations, man. Yeah, you did well.
Yeah, we're having a little Harbour City reunion, yeah. We might call Jody up. We'd call Neil Wilson up too, but he might claim Dino's car back. Apparently Storm, it won't fit in his suitcase, he's got some shirts to sell.
Get around, Sparrow. Get around. Take the photo. Good side.
Choice. Sponsored by our friends at Cruise and Customs, so thanks guys. And the winner of that, I don't think it's any surprise to be People's Choice winner once again, Trev Halstead. New Zealand. So I've just ruled one person out. Yeah, and it is on the director's route. We've only got one South Islander here. Anybody bid on a damaged roadster? So long distance, Tony Robinson.
Thanks very much to the club that put it on and all the people that were in the club that worked harder than the others. Thanks for all the participants turning up. Great event, great number of people. It was really good catching up with everyone. Thanks for all the sponsors.
It's the Hard Luck Prize. We've had some bloody good competition for it. Just a couple I'd like to mention. Today, I'm not sure if they're here at the moment, but on one of the runs we had a vehicle catch fire. He is here, she's here.
She's here.
She's here. Sorry to hear that. One of the things is, and if I'd known earlier, we might have changed some of the prizes because we were giving away some fire extinguishers. But I have heard, and it's one of those really cool things to hear. When the people saw it, I was told there was about 9 fire extinguishers turned up real quick. Once again, it may not be your car, but if you don't have a fire extinguisher on your car, get one. We are giving away a few later on, so some people might be able to make a bit of quick bucks and people might be looking for fire extinguishers. We all know the roads are pretty dodgy down here. I don't even know what day it was now, Thursday I think, we got 2 phone calls, or I got 2 phone calls within half an hour. Bruce Meaden from Riverside rang me to say, hey, I've got a broken windscreen, is there anything you guys can do? And I do, the other person, Jeff Cottle, I do have to apologise to him because when he rang me, I actually laughed at him. And I don't know if he caught the laugh, but I was driving my car back down here and my wife answered the phone and she goes, oh, it's the guy on the phone about the windscreen again. So I got on it, expecting to talk to Bruce. Totally different phone call. And when you're not expecting it, and how ironic it was, the same conversation, I'm just coming through Taupo with a broken windscreen, can I get it repaired? We are sponsored by Novus, and I really appreciate, and we appreciate their sponsorship.
they couldn't help us out, but we have to give a big plug to Hawke's Bay Autoglass. These guys, I gave them a ring. Newer owners, but I said a couple of years ago, you did my 38 sedan, did an awesome job. I need help. They worked Thursday night by the time these guys got here from Taupo. They were working still through 8 o'clock at night. They went out and bought the people that were waiting beers and pizza for dinner. They couldn't get Jeff's car done in time, so they gave him a van. They got a bit of free advertising because Jeff drove the big 2-hour run on Friday in their company van. They worked tirelessly to get it here, and Jeff and them arrived in the coupe. So a big plug for those guys. And that's just, hot rodding at its best. These guys said they're car guys, they'll help us out. So yeah, really important. I know there's another couple of people that didn't actually make it in their vehicle. So the competition was hot. But I'm not sure if he's here at the moment, but we had to pick one winner, or loser as the case may be. So the biggest loser, who's the winner, Ross Chisnell. Is he here? He got it fixed, went back to the motel, and then decided a sump plug was an optional extra. So he left it behind on the driveway, on the run. Did you pick it up? Now, I haven't heard the full story yet. Is it bad news or good news? So we're not sure yet whether it's a little bit of a bad news story or a bigger bad news story. But the hard luck trophy, well done, I think.
That's an expensive one.
Thank you to everybody that helped us with our issues. Hopefully it's not too bad, but we won't know until we get it pulled to bits. And fabulous job for Eastside. Had a really great nationals here. Awesome venue, awesome food. Just can't thank them enough. Thank you very much.
Before we move on to the top 10, we're just going to do the raffles. We've decided we're not going to give away the Roadster now, so thanks for your donation.
Good
We
try.
would never let it go. But is Mark around? He's not that bad. First of all, we're just going to draw the name out of the bucket here for the. This is just a member of the public that if we get our local policemen to do it, when they argue someone else should have won it, we won't get in trouble. So first of all, we'll just get them to pull one of those out of there. While we're at the armband. Yeah. So the winner of this one is Adele Allen. We'll give her a ring and let her know that she's won that.